But yeah, so far out of the series, what would you say is your favorite game? That now that you've had your hands on testing all of them.
Of the three, absolutely Mass 3. I
Okay.
mean, I have a special place in my heart for Mass 2. I wasn't actually. I worked on the DLC for Mass 2, but I didn't work on the main game for Mass 2. And I kind of played it just from a fan perspective. And really, really loved it. So for that reason, it has a special place in my heart. But Mass 3, I've been lucky enough working with the demo and Connect and everything that I have yet to actually do a full single-player playthrough. And I am also really looking forward to that when we get our copies. I've been trying to keep myself as fresh as possible.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of problems in our chat. People trying to post spoilers for us, but
Not cool.
Yeah, come on, guys.
and yeah, I actually have yet to play the single
Not
player
today.
for. I've yet to play the single player for the demo because I don't want to ruin anything for myself. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, so how did you end up getting into QA testing? Like, is this something that you kind of studied tech, or IT, or computer science when you were in college and said you carried on, or how?
No,
Why
for
does
me, I mean, it was passion and luck, really, which I think is what most people, I don't know, mostly more just luck, I guess. Well, really, I went to school in arts doing creative writing, actually. But I got hired here as a term tester in Mass 1 when we were crunching, and Mass 1 has that infamous super crunch that people, and yeah, I was part of that, and it's a huge project, giant undertaking, a lot of people testing it. We were here for a lot of hours. And, I mean, it was our first big Xbox game as a studio, and it needed a lot of love and care, and it got it, and it turned out really well. But yeah, from there, I worked on some of the DLC for Mass 1. I also kind of hopped around. I mean, the studio that, like the two teams that work on Mass Effect and Dragon Age share an office here in Edmonton. So, I mean, I was bounced to the Dragon Age for a little while, and I had the pleasure of working on Dragon Age Origins for, I don't know, 6 months or so. And then it wasn't until later that I came back to Mass Effect. It wasn't until the DLC. Those packs like Overlord or the Shadow Broker and stuff.
Okay, nice. Farmer Bob is wondering, do you know why they shut off the PC multiplayer early for the demo?
No, sorry, Farmer Bob. I don't know that. Would ask Chris Priestley. I mean, maybe I will ask him.
Um, yeah, and Chanel wants to know, they didn't move you all the way down to Texas. Did they? I'm assuming. I don't know. Chanel's asking something about moving to Texas. I don't know if that's.
Are you talking about the Austin studio?
Perhaps, yeah. I don't know. Chanel's just is that Buckmaster. They didn't move you all the way down to Texas. Since she means when you were on Dragon Age Origins. Again.
Oh no! Like I was saying, so for Mass Effect and Dragon Age, the two studios actually share a building, or not the two studios. Sorry, the two teams share a building here, in Edmonton.
Okay, nice.
And then Austin is primarily Star Wars.
I hate it.
Okay, so now I'm so tired. I'm so tired. It's completely blank.
Yeah.
There's so
How,
much.
how many hours have you guys been awake now?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been. We started this about 70 hours ago, I suppose. Now this started 7:30 at night Eastern Standard Time on Friday.
Have you guys been doing any kind of shifts, or has it just been like straight awake? Basically?
I got maybe 8 hours of sleep this entire weekend.
You only stopped gaming when you were getting towed.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably got towed for my own spot out front, which was a fun adventure that everyone in the chat was privy to.
That is super rough. How far have you guys made it through the single player campaign so far?
We finished both 1 and 2. And then 2, through some miracle, managed to escape with everyone alive because Miranda wasn't loyal to us. We didn't have the Paragon or Renegade to make her loyal, so last night I was up to however late.
Did you toss her in your party? That's the trick.
Yeah, that's what I did. I had her in my party in all but the final boss.
Alright, yeah. It's just babysitter through the block. And,
Exactly. And Chanel wants to know, what DLC did you test for?
There was Overlord and Rival were the two big ones, and then I was on the tail end of Lair the Data Broker.
Okay. And Nico wants to know, you know, why there isn't the Xbox 360 controller compatibility with the PC for MA1 and 2?
I don't know why there's no Xbox controller compatibility for PC. It's because a lot of hard work went into the PC GUI, which is all mouse and keyboard centric.
Yeah, I've never been able to in the office. Are you guys just the live team making sure that everything to launch all of the servers right now?
I'm not, but we do have a more room set up that we've able staff 24 hours in a while to well, I think for the next, at least it's scheduled for 24 hours after for the team stuff. I mean, we'll all be helping out with it, but I'm not going to be on the ship just yet. Okay. Still working on some super secret stuff I can't tell you guys about yet.
Oh, is that what you're working on right now?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta love how everyone who's calling in is like, oh, there's some cool stuff that I can't tell you anything about yet.
Yeah. It's kind of rough, and I mean, it's.
Give us a little hint.
I want to tell you guys as much as you guys want to know, because if you see how much fun you're having with this, and all we want to do is tell you about the cool stuff that's coming. You know.
Now, so what is it that the QA testers kind of do after the game goes gold and after it releases? Is this all DLC from there, or do you guys like tinker with different stuff in QA? Like,
Well, we generally split up into smaller teams afterwards, and then a lot of it is DLC. But then there's also, kind of less glamorous, more practical concerns, I suppose, like anything that we might have to worry about for stuff will start to get tested. So what we'll do is, we've been testing Mass Effect 3 all through its development, obviously, but after it passes through certain before it's into customer hand, we still spend a lot of time testing the game, trying to really hit on anything that was a concern during development to see if we can make it surface in any other way, just to try to actually be completely prepared for anything that comes up. When millions and millions of people start playing it. I mean, it's pretty horrifying. The team that made the demo was at its strength, probably, like for QA. Sorry, I mean to say for testing. At its strength was between 20 and 30 people, and we get it out to the millions of people that are playing it. I mean, it's a little scary. So I'm really happy that it's been doing so well, and so many people are playing it and having a great time with it.
okay. Now, what was the hardest thing to for QA this time? Like, was there any particular bug that was just almost impossible for you guys to completely nail down and fix?
No, most of the bugs are good. At this point, we've really seen all there is to see. I think what we're doing more is ever trying to nail down if there's something that could resurface. As far as like weird bugs go, I'm trying to think of some of the stuff. I mean, there's all sorts of little things that can go wrong where just the days you get a build and all the colors are just whacked out and Earth is all like purple and yellow. But those are small things that get wrapped up right away because they're obvious. I mean, it's the tougher ones, like any kind of like really low reproduction rate. Like you've got to be absolutely perfect at what you're doing. Like 1/100 sort of thing. Those things are the nasty ones that we earn our keep with those ones.
Now, when you guys are playing, do you kind of like have fraps or anything to kind of record your play so you can at least see what you just did and go back and try and recreate it, or is it just kind of like memory, like, oh, I think I just did this, and you have to keep going through to find that one particular bug that 1/100 chance up, sort of thing?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We have video capture for all of it. So as you're playing, you're usually capturing as you go, and then if you come across a bug, you have it right there, right away, and then you can.
Okay. So questions. Drew, do you have any questions for him?
He worked on the PC and the Xbox 360 version?
Well, worked on the demo, and then so really I've worked across all
Just
platforms. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I haven't played the PC version of the demo, unfortunately. I was going to ask about crossfire support for the PC. I don't know if you'd know how the support for that would be. So I know in Mass Effect 2 there was a couple of issues on compatibility.
No, sorry. Wish I had some answers for you, but I don't.
So, now, out of curiosity, when you play Mass Effect, are you more Renegade or Paragon?
My home playthrough is, my home playthrough that's fully up to date and ready to go to Mass 3 is a, iconic male Renegade, and then I'm also working on a female Paragon run through right now, so I can have her up and running for Mass 3.
Okay, awesome. So what happens if they find a bug that you can't always figure it out? Really hard to track down. So do you get more people trying to find it, or is it just one person sitting for forever?
No, absolutely. We'll get people from other parts of the team to try to help out with it. We'll sit shoulder to shoulder with some of the programmers or whoever it might be that's going to fix the bug and really jump on it together. Yeah, not ever just like one guy out in the cold. You're staying here until midnight and you reproduce the bug.
Fun Rob wants to know, does your job affect the way you approach playing video games? If so, how?
That's it right there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good and depressing question. Sometimes it gets to the point where, I've had friends working here that we've had discussions with it, but sometimes it becomes difficult to play games at home and kind of turn your QA mindset off. It becomes either sometimes harder to forgive issues, or sometimes you end up playing, I fall into the trap quite often of buying games because I'm really, really interested in their mechanics to see how they're built, more than I am really interested in playing them. That might make me seem a little jaded, but that is one of the ways it rubs off on you for sure. But I mean, it's really good, and it's awesome to be able to go home and play these games, and then it's like something worthwhile out of it. Bring it back to work, say such and such a game is done it this way. It's a fantastic system. Here's why we should look at it, or here's where something may have fallen short, and this is what we should try to do to improve our own system.
Okay, awesome. I just, oh god, that's horrible. I just had to try to turn the game a little bit up. People apparently can't quite hear me. So, what? I don't know. What's your system of choice?
Now it's probably the 360. I've got all three of the consoles. I'm playing on them, but I can't give up friends and achievement on the Xbox. It's got me locked in.
Nice. Now, out of curiosity, what we're seeing coming out sometime in the future is going to be the Wii U. Do you think it's in graphics, we're going to start seeing more serious games on a Nintendo platform?
Sorry? I don't know. I'm having a bit of trouble hearing you now, too.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, yes. So the game, absolutely bad idea. I was saying, we're seeing a lot of talk lately about the Wii U, and Nintendo gets back into hardcore gaming. I was wondering if you think we're going to start seeing more serious